Hi, everybody. Welcome to Queers and Soaps. I'm Tommy, and today I'm joined by Dayna.
Hello.
Tonight, we are going to be watching Dawson's Creek Season 4, Episode 20. Wow. Episode 20. That's like
Just
the
back in the day when we were at the beginning of the season, thinking things were just gonna be smooth sailing.
I mean, I knew they weren't going to be.
You're bright-eyed. Well, I was bright-eyed and bushy.
This season is my Roman Empire.
The sexy season
The
is
sexy
coming to
season.
an end. A finish. A climax, if you will.
Oh, God, I forgot to pick up Alexander.
Oh, my God, she forgot to pick up Alexander.
Hey, do you finish?
Okay. Okay.
You like my dog?
Pacey speaks Bessie.
I can go stag. It's fine.
We're both aware of Toby's more than platonic feelings. Now, if I ask him to go to the prom, it's like I'm leading him on.
Jack, all I'm saying
I don't
is
want to
that
hear
if-
it. Jen, drop it. That's it. That's it. Stop.
not-
Shh. Pick a dress.
You think this one's
Okay, Jack has said multiple times he's not interested in Toby, and she keeps pushing this relationship.
Yeah, and I don't know why it's other than just the fact that he's like, he's gay, you're gay.
Do the gay thing.
No thanks, right?
But yeah, also there was that whole controversy last year, like they wouldn't sell him a ticket because he wanted to bring a guy to the prom. So is that not a thing ananymore? Like,
Yeah, I
have we
hate
evolved?
I hate how they downplay like Jack's experience or feelings about like being out.
Mhm.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
like they do this a lot with a lot of characters. I mean, they started it off with Toby. Like Toby was like basically harassing him or bullying him because he wasn't such a like super out and proud gay man, which is kind of like
Yeah. Flamboyant gay man.
yeah, and or just be like, you know, he felt awkward. It's almost like he blamed him for feeling awkward about it. And it's like he's still a teen.
Right.
Like, and this stuff is incredibly personal. Like it's not like no they're not asking heterosexuals to go around and declaring their sexuality for everyone. So like it's kind of ridiculous. It's very like so many like of the ableist privilegey type dialogue, you know, and it sucks that it's coming from Jen too, because she's just kind of like, it's no big deal. And it's like, to you, hetero, cis, white girl, like
Okay, does Gretchen feel weird buying a prom dress at 21 years old?
probably. I would. I'd be like, I feel like I was hanging out with children. You know?
When I was in my early 20s, probably 21, I went out with an 18-year-old who was still a senior in high school. And I was like, oh God, he's going to ask me to prom. After like 2 dates, I was like, my 21-year-old ass can be at prom.
I'm gonna have to delicate.
And it was at my brother's high school. So I was like, I can't go to my brother's high school prom.
Right. That's even worse. Like if you went back to your old high school, like dating a younger senior, like, and you're like 20 in your 20s, and you go back and you see the teachers that you had, total embarrassment.
Yeah.
I don't think I can. I would not survive that. I'd be like, listen, you're hot and everything, but I can't do that, bro. Hit me up when you're done. It's like watching a slow motion train wreck. You really know there's so much gonna happen.
So are they all supposed to be in the same limo? Because like, are Jack and him like gonna take the bus in their
Maybe. I don't know. Oh gosh. See, I know the limo was like a thing, but I never like got in on one, you know. So either dropped off or drove to, you know, on my own.
I just think it's weird because I feel like Jack doesn't have a car, as far as I know. It looks like he walked there in his tux.
I mean, some of this stuff is so cute. Like you're just like seeing teens all dressed up in their formal wear. Oh gosh, I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out.
Unless Toby has a car? No, because Toby got picked up at the bus stop.
Yeah. They're gonna walk together. Everything's walking distance in Cape Side.
Or rowing distance. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if they got in a rowboat in their tuxes?
Going to prom. I hope I don't get wet.
Hi.
Hey.
Look at you, gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Look at you. Hi, handsome.
That's the dress she went with?
Yeah. I
Hmm.
thought the one that she had on that Joey, that like the last one before the scene cut, was like probably the best one.
Yeah, so did I. Okay, why is Jen down in the dumps besides Drew?
Realizing what her trauma was, maybe I don't know, but she said she was fine. Remember, she won therapy.
Yeah, she beat therapy.
Therapy.
And what is going on with Pacey? He's just like, it feels like they're piling everything on Pacey. Like he can't do anything right. Everything's wrong. And
Well, that's the thing. I think he's also putting himself under so much pressure to succeed in something for some reason.
Mhm.
It's not that I don't know why, because like I do, but I'm not sure if there was a specific catalyst that I'm not remembering that is bringing this all to the surface, or if like it's always been bubbling below and now like other things that happen, it's just compounding, so he's really spiraling. Like how, it's like like he was working so hard to like ace those tests, right? Those midterms when they did senior skip day. But then Drew did, like, basically convinced him that it's not like worth it, so just go drink with him, and he did, and like through that he like freaked out about the fact that like he's just not gonna survive because he's not gonna like he's not gonna get any college, can't go after Joey. Like it's all kind of like all of these are like motions for ultimately no real goal.
Right.
That's what this is all my assumptions on like what's happened, that like maybe he's just struggling with what he thinks is the reality of a situation.
I just like, I don't get why he won't be affectionate with Joey.
Yeah,
Because he doesn't know that she had a pregnancy scare. She hid that.
true. Well, because he hid where he was for some reason.
Unless Gretchen told him, because Gretchen tells him everything. But
I just think that like he might, so like I'm wondering if it's him so preoccupied with like, I don't know, that is struggle busing with all of the behaviors of everyone except like all the men except for really Dawson right now.
who in this freeze frame is at the Trojan counter.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not going to college a virgin, Gretchen. I'm not.
This episode brought to you by Trojan.
Safe sex. And only men are allowed to have sex because it's their right. Having prom on a boat?
Looks like it. That's cool.
That's dangerous as hell.
It also feels like if you're throwing drinks back like Jen is, she'll get motion sickness and throw up.
That or fall off the boat.
Ooh, like Abby.
Pulling Abby. Yeah. Oh, man.
But the way I understand it, this is your time to be happy. All right, Joe, this is your time to be out there and have fun, so I'm just trying to be who you want me to be.
But I don't want you to be anything but yourself.
Come on. You want the perfect corsage, and you want the perfect limo, and you want the perfect dress, and you want the perfect prom, and you want the perfect boyfriend.
That is so untrue, Basie. Did I say anything about the limo or the corsage or anything else? No.
She actually didn't even want to go, honestly.
See, that's the thing, is that like he is projecting what's happening right now is he's projecting what he thinks she wants onto her, which she never even asked for it to begin with. And now he's getting upset with her that like what he's doing isn't being perceived as like great, right? And then taking that all on as like another reason why he's not enough for Joey Potter, right? Like,
he's getting upset for not living up to what he thinks she wants, and she doesn't want that.
nailed it. You got it right there. Ugh.
He's having a fight in his own head.
Yeah, he's fighting himself, and
Yeah.
then when he loses, being mad at Joey.
Yeah, because in his head, she put him on this pedestal.
Right. Well, no, he put her on this pedestal that he can never reach. And
Right.
then, like, he's mad that he can't reach it, even though she's like, can I get down? And he's like, no, you have to stay up there. I have to reach you. And she's like, but I don't want to be up here anymore. And he's like, no, you have to stay up there. And it's like, and then he starts yelling at her, telling her she's a dumb bitch because she's
You see, I'm not good enough for you. I can't get up there.
I can't get up there. And it's like, but I'm trying to come down to you. And it's like, no,
It's not what you want.
not what you want. And that's what I mean. Like, this is like giving very much like you're building up this fantasy in your mind, right? Just to self-sabotage,
Yeah.
and then Joey's getting mad because it's like, why are you yelling at me? I didn't ask you to do any of this. Like,
Yeah.
no one asked you to do any of this. And then it's like, then you're ungrateful. And it's like, have we not all had that kind of fight? You know? I feel like this is literally something I've personally have been through almost word for word.
If I act like I'm unhappy, you get angry with me. But if I act like I'm happy, you get angry with me.
Well, maybe you should stop acting and just talk to me.
Maybe I just don't have anything left to say.
And then you subsequently ruined
Now
her prom.
Now prom is ruined because
now you ruined her prom because you can't get your shit together and just either be upset, right? Or be over it. Like, you're God damn it.
he's like, and we literally just said this, him being like, tell me who you want me to be or how you want me to act. She literally said before I paused it last time, I just want you to be you.
Yeah. And if he just was him, they would still be happy and like they were on the boat. Like, he's letting it's like, you know what's crazy? It's like Love is Blind. The show, the way it's set up is that it slowly reintroduces you back into the real world. Like, you meet people in the pods, you all fall in love with them sight unseen. You're talking about a bunch of emotional shit. You meet each other, you become most of them fall in love. They go on a honeymoon, and then they come back to the real world slowly, and then the outside starts to filter into their bubble, right? And that's what this feels like, is that he's letting all these external circumstances influence how he feels about Joey because he believes, I think he truly believes there is no point in being in a relationship because ultimately they're just going to break up because she's going to go to college. She's going to find someone better. Like, it's that whole that's the fantasy that he's like, and he's making it happen, self-fulfilling prophecy by thinking that he's doing himself a favor by being proactive, I guess, about the destruction. Like, get it done now.
Whole mini mart thing, I don't want to talk about that either.
That's fine with me.
How long have you guys been?
We haven't yet. I mean, we might tonight for the first time.
Are you in love with her?
All I know is that it just feels right.
It's none of your business. It was none of his business to ask you. It's none of your business to ask him. Like,
Getting messy.
who says that? How long have you guys been? And then he admits we haven't. Tonight might be the first night. What? Stop! Just stop.
I think, of course, he wants to tell her because he's like, "Ooh, here's my team."
Yeah, like I got. You're not the only one.
Now a revenge, jealous revenge is what I'm getting. I am just kind of like, again, it's such petty. It's all such petty behavior. It's so base. Like there is really nothing. It's so surface that like you could see right through it all. Like
See,
there's
I don't think it's petty. I think
yeah.
he's really just saying it because, like, that's just they feel
Well,
the
no, I mean like the
for
whole
everything.
yeah. I don't know. I just feel like the whole interaction, like every interaction, feels very like obvious.
Yeah.
Like they're not like they're doing their damnedest to not make it seem like they're asking, but then they end up just ultimately just coming right out and asking it, like what they want to know.
Right.
There is no like they don't beat around the bush very long. It's
No.
kind of what comes to it. So it's kind of like you're sitting there and you're like, obviously this is just like he's thinking about it. He's thinking about the fact that it wasn't her. She's hasn't gotten her itch scratched in a minute, apparently. So she's thinking about it and probably thinking about how it was supposed to be,
Him. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's just kind of like, I don't know if it's the writers that's not doing a good enough job to be a little bit more subtle about the motivations of their characters, you know?
Are Pacey and Gretchen upset that they're dancing together? Like, what?
I don't think so. I don't think Gretchen's upset at all. I think Gretchen was just kind of like, "Oh, hey, there they are," and then um, Pacey's gonna go off the deep end because he's like already on the edge.
Yeah.
That's just like the straw that broke the camel's back. Like everything that he's been saying this entire season.
Yeah.
Like,
I was gonna say that's the root of every argument this season.
it's almost like he said verbatim like the same problems that he's had each time.
Hmm.
I feel like he said, in some way, shape, or form, I'm never gonna be as good as Dawson.
Right.
That's it. Like in some way.
Right.
And AKA not good enough for you. And it's just kind of like at one point it's not Joey's problem anymore. You know?
Like we've all decided that we're friends.
Yeah.
Be able to be okay with the fact that we're at prom.
Yeah.
He's here with your sister, who's his girlfriend,
Yeah.
and we were talking, and now we're dancing as friends.
Yeah. Right. Just kind of how Toby was like, I just asked you to dance, I didn't ask you to have this sex with me. And it's kind of like it's immature.
Yeah.
It's an immature thought to think just because you're dancing, that automatically means that's it. You're married. You're basically married. It's the same thing. Same thing. Now you have to go fuck, have kids, stay with them for the rest of your life. Good luck.
Why are you with me?
Casey,
Why are you with me? Because I don't know why I'm still with you. I mean, I used to know, but I don't anymore.
I'll make a note of that.
What I do know, Joe, I feel like I'm Josephine Potter's little charity project. I feel like I'm the designated loser. Just back off.
Casey, I never said that. Look, this isn't about me. This is about
No, it is about you. It's about you and how you make me feel when I'm with you. Okay? I feel like I'm stupid and I'm worthless and I'm never right. But you know what I realized? That is not my fault. That is not my fault. Because when I'm with you, it's poor Pacey. He didn't get into college. And it's stupid Pacey forgot the limo and ripped the dress and messed up the corsage.
I told you I didn't care about any of
But I
that.
want you to care. I want you to care. I don't want you to just accept it like that's the way it's supposed to be. We are not trapped on this boat. You and I are trapped in this relationship. I can't take it anymore, Joey. When I'm with you, I feel like I'm nothing. I feel like I'm nothing. That's why I flinch when you go to touch me. It's why I never touch you, why I never even think about it. Because when I start to, it just reminds me that I'm not good enough.
You done?
Done? Oh, no, I'm not done. I am just getting started.
No, you can stop right now. You can go to hell.
That was horrible.
Jen, you just come on down and we'll get you a great big bottle of tequila. What do you say? Jen?
I'm not good in a public fight because I don't like an audience.
Right. It's so disrespectful.
And in a situation like that, I would be like Joey. I wouldn't be saying anything because I don't want to
Right.
fight.
Right.
And to the person yelling at me, it seems they may perceive that as I'm accepting what you're saying and that you won. It's no, because I don't want to fight in front of people. So if we go outside, then you're gonna get it from me.
Yeah. Well, it's like taking all of, there's so many layers to everything he said. It feels like, again, it's like throwing all the problems he has with himself
Uh-huh.
at her. Like it's her personal fault that he didn't get into college, didn't have good enough grades, didn't go to class. You know what I mean? Like that is personally her. She's the reason why all that stuff happened.
Yeah. And then
And
his line about being Joey Potter's charity case.
right, and accepting him for who he is and where he, like, Joey never once expected him to be what he thinks he needed to be. And
Yeah.
that's the problem he has apparently. He's not okay with that.
Right.
Like he's not okay with her accepting him, that like accepting him for who he is now, right?
Right.
Maybe it's the argument he's trying to make is that you never had any high expectations for me. Like you never want like he wants her to want more for him.
Mm,
But it's like basic to me, all I keep hearing is like, make me better, Joey. Make me better. Do all this work to make me better so I don't have to do any of it myself. And it's like, no, how about you could just break up, right? Because obviously that's what you want, and just better yourself. You do not have to make it seem as though she personally made it impossible for you to succeed in life somehow by being with you as a girlfriend. Like it's kind of what it sounds like.
right.
And I hate this because I love Pacey and I think he's like one of the best partners out of all of the people. And for him to say what he's saying is kind of crazy. It's like he did a 180. Like he's a different person.
Yeah.
And that's so mean. He said so many mean things to her in public.
I know.
Like,
And like I said, I would have been like her. I would have, because I don't want to go back and forth in front of
right,
everybody. I would have just said
right.
nothing, and then I would have been like, "Are you done? Okay."
You know, yeah, you know what it is? It's kind of like it's just to me, it's like so disrespectful because it's like, what? So you can't keep your composure enough to pull me aside and
Mhm.
have this conversation when she's been begging to have this conversation with him for how long?
Right.
And oh, I'm sorry. The only reason why she's unhappy is because her boyfriend is acting like an asshole.
Right.
Oh my God. Are we turning around? Is that what's happening? Were the commenters always correct that I didn't know?
Is he the abuser?
Is it real? Like,
Just say that I'm so gay. No, you were so out, you know, and so okay with it. And I admit I was put off by it. It's all I could see. But tonight I looked at you. I really looked at you. And you're funny. And you're handsome and nice and yes, out. But now it's like the one thing that put me off is just, it's one more thing that I like about you. I'm so not afraid anymore.
well, that's it. That's all it takes. Woo, kiss. Woo.
How about the dance?
That's it.
Oh, I knew that song.
Jackson, we don't have to have one kiss per season.
One kiss. And now Toby has to die, unfortunately. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for real? Oh my God, I would not want to talk to him. I'd be like, don't fucking talk to me.
Right.
Go to the other end of the fucking boat, you piece of shit. Don't touch me. Don't look at me. I don't even want to feel your presence on my body. It's so unnecessary. Like,
You see how calmly he explained himself? No yelling. He
Yeah.
could have just did that to begin with.
probably weeks ago. And you know what this is? You know what this is? You're going to know this now because you know the reference. This is the doctor leaving Rose with the meta crisis on the beach against her will all over again. And like,
With a clone basically of him that only has one heart.
exactly. So he's human. He'll live a human lifespan. That way you can live forever with each other. Who cares? It's not what she wanted. And they don't get to make decisions for them.
Right.
Like, why can't there just be belief that Joey loves him and that's enough?
So like when did this all derail?
I
Like-
think it was never meant to get off the ground. It shouldn't have gotten off the ground, really. Like, and I think it's because he has so little self-confidence that he cannot believe that Joey could genuinely love him long term. That it's all just a flight of fancy, it's a fantasy, it's a summer romance. That's all he was ever meant to be because he was only meant to live in Cape Side.
Right.
Like, everything he said is incredibly sad, but also incredibly true. It's all of his inner saboteur destroying his life because it's easier to just believe that than work your ass off and get somewhere. That's the choice.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, there's a lot of caveats to that because sometimes you need lots of medication to even get to that headspace that you can do it, right?
Mhm.
I'm not begrudging that. But there are steps every individual can make to better their life. They have to choose to take them sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, there's still a part of you that has to choose to want it. Like, no matter how much therapy, medication, all of that stuff, you still have to want to engage. Like,
Yeah.
like that has to be there has to be a cognizant decision on your part to want to practice those things, right?
Right.
He's not there. And they shouldn't be together. If he's not there, they should not have been together. But the problem is that he's making it Joey's problem. He said that. But it's not like, it's more like he should have just, instead of saying that she deserves better because that's not the case. He's what she wants. He's just ignoring everything she's saying because it doesn't align with his own internal thoughts on himself. He can't believe it. He doesn't trust her. It's so many basic problems with this relationship that
Yeah.
it had problems from the beginning, and the only reason why they survived was like being completely separate from like everything.
Yeah.
Oh, this makes me so angry. It's unnecessary. It didn't have to go here. Like, it's the doctor and Rose all over them. I'm so angry right now. Now they're both broken up with their significant others, perfectly available for each other now.
Well, it's over.
That was brutal.
It
And
was.
I'm so angry.
I don't really remember, but I want to say that that's the worst of it, and it's gonna swing the other way now as far as tone, maybe.
Yeah.
That's about as dark and down, I think, as we're gonna get. I hope.
Well, we have like what, 4 more episodes left?
No, I just mean like as a whole, like.
Oh, and as a show, got it. Okay.
I feel like this is
Well,
the of it.
okay. Well, what I hope is that Pacey gets some fucking therapy and understands self-worth. Like, because that's really the very crux of this whole issue. And it has 0% to do with Joey whatsoever.
Yeah.
And I can't stand when people make decisions for other people based on bullshit that they never said or did or ever expressed. It's
Right.
all in his head.
I might feel that way because we are at rock bottom now, so maybe they'll realize is to go up. Like,
There's nowhere else to go. We're at the bottom. Hello, hello, hello. I just, it's just so unnecessary. Like they could have been happy. That's all I keep thinking. It's the same thing I think about the other stuff. It's like he could have been happy if he just let himself be happy.
all right,
Like,
you ready for a promo?
I don't know. Probably. Poor Dawson's
There are only 2 weeks until graduation.
This is your life. You should enjoy it.
I'm gonna enjoy it without you.
Unexpected moments.
Let's get out of here and just see what happens.
This is crazy.
Something in my gut is telling me that this is our moment.
Decisions that will define their entire future.
I think I should probably go off and live my own life for a little while.
Saying goodbye to Cape Side. 3 all-new episodes of Dawson's Creek.
That felt like maybe a compilation of 3 episodes and not what's going to happen in the next episode. So, been doing that a lot this season.
Yeah. Well, they were just like, just so you know, we got 3 new episodes coming. So they must have had like a holiday break or something in between.
Yeah, maybe spring break.
Yeah. Just,
But again, lighter in tone, seems like more hopeful.
well, I mean, it feels more like the dragging out of Joey and Pacey's breakup. Like they're gonna have to rehash it all over again.
Yeah.
Because there's always that like post breakup potential for coming back together time because it's still fresh and you're lonely as fuck and you're like whatever. Yeah.
And they're still in school. They haven't graduated yet, so they're gonna run into each other at school.
Yeah, they still have mutuals, across it. I mean, same thing with Dawson and Gretchen. It seems like he's still going for it.
Right.
Um,
I laughed because I was like, it would have been so funny if Dawson just like pulled out the condom box and then just like threw it overboard, and you just saw the condom box floating on the water.
I'm never gonna have sex. They're never gonna let me have sex. I'm going to college a virgin. You're an artist, bro. It's all right. I'm still pretty reeling about.
I'm sorry that you had to go through 2 ships sinking.
Okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I liked Andy. I just was never on board with like Andy and Pacey. I just I didn't love them.
Well, you know what I was in love with? I was in love with how incredibly thoughtful and considerate Pacey was as like a partner.
Mm-hmm.
To Andy, and then equally to Joey. Like he was like, you knew he was one of those like scrappy kids that was genuinely good. It just never had a good opportunity, right?
Yeah.
And like his whole storyline has been nothing but like he's been shit on his whole life.
Yeah.
And now this whole climax of that storyline is really, really, really heartbreaking to watch because it's like he's in a position where it's like he has all the control and could be happy, but chooses not to be because he doesn't think he's worth the happiness to have. And it's just like, my man, like my brother in Christ, like I can't with you right now. Like it's, yeah. And so this is not unexpected. I feel like I saw this coming because like the minute they got off the boat, it's literally, he's been screaming about this insecurity the entire season. Like it's just, and like I said about noticing like how like it's not like they don't change the theme. There's never a moment where they intersplice like her, like it, since her and Pacey were together the whole season, you would have thought that the intro would be different.
Right.
Nope. So like it's like they were setting me up this entire time to know that like they were not gonna make it, and for the dumbest reason alive.
Yeah, it's when you know it's coming, it's interesting to see how they've been setting it up the whole time.
Yeah.
Like even last year, at the very beginning when Joey still hated, not well, she didn't hate Pacey, she just like despised him a little bit. And he was like, who knows, you and I will just maybe become friends. I was just like, oh, that'd be nice if they'd be friends. Totally over my head that they were even a romantic possibility.
Oh, it's like proximity, baby. Creates friction.
It wasn't until the being no, it was I think I started to get inklings of it when they were doing the dance classes last season.
Yeah. Right.
But they were distracting me with Jen and Pacey's sexual escapades. So like I didn't know what was happening. Plus I was 15.
Yeah. They were giving you the old bait and switch.
Yeah. And when they opened the B&B and she was sleeping on the couch and he was just like sitting there watching her sleep, I was like, he loves her.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I feel like that's the first time also the writers wanted you to know for sure.
Right.
I think it's just like, for me, I just don't, it just sucks because it's like, the actors have amazing chemistry, and that, like, obviously in the real life they dated, so like that means it's real for the most part. And then on top of it, it's like just ridiculous how it all went. Like that he went at, it's like now I looking back on it, he went out of his way so often to make sure that she knew that he wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
Ever. And she had to constantly be like, no, you're good enough. I love you. Even though she did have her own moments where it just did not, it felt fueling the flames. And then like also this whole scenario, this whole prom scenario also feeds into the fantasy. Like it's almost like every single thing that happened is just keeps giving into it.
And it almost feels like she accepted that that's how he viewed himself and would self-sabotage, and she was willing to stay in this and put up with it because she loves him. To like just accept that that's something that's rooted in him until maybe he got therapy.
Well, honestly, there was nothing she was gonna be able to do about it anyway.
Yeah.
Like if she was that aware, I think a lot of it was stuff that she probably goes like, oh, we came from a similar type of background. Like she was the other end of the spectrum. Like instead of using the trauma of being like kind of ostracized to like put her down, she used it as fuel to get the fuck out, right?
Right.
He didn't. He turned it into the other way.
Yeah.
But the commonality was that they were both ostracized and shunned and made fun of or told they were useless or whatsoever by society, family, like things happen. Like they both have really messed up families. So like that's how they bonded, and that's what makes them a good couple because they have like the same understanding of like reality.
Right.
But it's just kind of like she sees as everything as potential, and he just sees everything as like a shithole. Like there is no way of getting out because that's all he's ever known.
Right.
But like that's not her fault. And to resent her because she doesn't want to pressure him into doing things A, he doesn't want to do, and B, want to salvage her relationship however way she can because she's problem solving to make it work for both of you is kind of fucking crazy to me. Like, but it's not Pacey talking, it's crazy brain.
It's crazy brain.
It's part of his brain that just won't let him be happy because, why would someone who's so shitty allowed to be happy?
And see, if I was Joey, the petty side of me, Tommy and Joey, would be like, well, now we're broken up. You happy now? Are you happy?
Right.
Feel better? Do you feel better?
Right. I hear you. I'm the same way. It's like because it's like you're getting mad at the bitch that's in his head.
Right.
Like I say something like sometimes I have this crazy whore in my head that's just like being a fucking dick about everything and saying all kinds of mean shit to me, and like I like to pretend like it's a completely different person that likes to bully me, and they live in my brain, and it's like sometimes I have to be like, well, that bitch is pretty loud today, but he doesn't have those words, I guess, like. He just thinks, that's him. That's how he feels, and that's fine. They don't have to be together, right? But what he didn't need to do was what he did at prom.
No.
And what he didn't need to do is make it seem like he was doing all this stuff for Joey, when in reality he was only doing it for himself.
Right.
Because he's messing her up too. You know?
Yeah.
Like, she's never gonna not think about this stuff in the next relationship if it's not Dawson.
And this is a core memory. Like, you ruined her prom that she didn't want to go to anyway, but she went, and now she's always going to think, when she thinks of her senior prom, she's going to think about this.
Yeah.
So, thanks.
Self-fulfilling prophecy. He set it all up for himself. And after many years of therapy or self-reflection, he will come to that realization and realize he fucked it up. Like, he fucked it up for not the way that he thought.
Yeah.
In a worse way, actually.
All right. Well, on that upbeat note.
Well, I hope he apologizes.
I hope so too. I don't remember. I hope so.
Yeah, I hope something happens, and I hope Joey gives him what for. She looked pretty like, oh, I take you back in a heartbeat look on him, you know.
The moments they kind of flashed at in the promo seem like they're civil, so maybe
they're talking at least. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you once again to our Patreon supporters for joining us for this horrific episode of Dawson.
You masochistic freaks.
Leave us some comments. Who did you root for? Were you Team Dawson or Team Pacey? Like,
tell us how
feel about the prom.
Right. Tell us how wrong we got it.
Yeah.
Were you like screaming at us, going like, "You don't get it"?
Do you ship Jack and Toby? I personally don't. Like,
I mean, I want Jack to have any smooches, so he can kiss whoever he wants.
I just didn't like. I didn't like the way this developed.
Me neither.
I wasn't a fan of the whole I'm too gay, you're not gay enough scenario. Like,
I also don't like how he was just like, I'm fine now.
Yeah.
So we can be together.
You take your glasses off, and I saw how cute you are.
Yeah. You
Okay.
wore contacts, and now I'm fine.
And we like the same junk food. Okay. Sounds like a great basis for a relationship.
You know, again, they're teenagers. Some are teenagers, so like they're shallow.
And also, it's like, I'm gay, and you're pretty close to me, and you're gay, so like,
Yeah.
gay.
I like this. Yes, let's touch penises.
Yeah.
That's how you guys do it, right? Just like this.
Yeah. All right. On that note, let's go to bed.
It's a better one. It was good.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us. As always, you can find us on all the socials at Queers and Soaps. And until next time, have a great night. Bye.
Bye.